The Middle Ages was a time that was, of course, very different from the time we live in now. There were no computers, for one thing. There were also no electric guitars, which means I would have been bummed out living there. And there was also no indoor plumbing, so it was probably very stinky because people couldn't take showers. But nonetheless, it was the beginning of Western music as we know it. There was, of course, music before the Middle Ages, and different cultures and civilizations had music. But the music that we're really studying is what might be referred to as Western art music. Some people might also refer to this as music by dead white men. But nonetheless, the genesis of this music was really in the Middle Ages. You're going to notice a few things about this music. One is that it's primarily vocal. It's plain chant music, which is sometimes referred to as Gregorian chant, which you've probably heard some examples of that. And you will hear some more in this chapter. Also, this music was written mostly for liturgical purposes, which means that it was used in a church or a mass setting, some sort of sacred or spiritual way. One of the reasons that this music sounds so different from music we hear today is because it was composed using modes. And a mode is kind of a type of scale that was used primarily in the Middle Ages. Just to give you an example of this, the type of scale that most people write music with today is the major scale, and it sounds like this. You of course heard this many, many times, and it's very familiar to our ears. Well, one of the modes that they used in the Middle Ages was called the Dorian mode, and it sounded like this. You can hear that it sounds a little bit different from the major scale that I just played. And that's one of the reasons why this plain chant or Gregorian chant has this kind of ethereal, meditative, mysterious quality. It's because of these modes. So, despite this music being very different from the music you hear today, I hope you enjoy it. So take a look at this chapter, and good luck with everything.